The breaking news is on a local Amber Alert we've been following this afternoon. In just the past 30 minutes, police announced this 4-year-old boy has been found safe out of town. They have not yet said where. They are still searching for his father. Right now, police are not saying if the boy's father is a suspect in the death of his girlfriend. These are the people involved. 26-year-old Norris Dail Sr., who has not been located. Court records show that he's been in a contentious relationship with Cynthia Aviles, who is the child's mother. A woman was found dead. At this point, police have not released if Aviles is the woman who was killed. They do have a child together, though. 4-year-old Norris Dail Jr., he was found safe out of town with a family member. And as we just said, a woman was found dead this morning. It was at La Esperanza Apartments on University Boulevard South. That's just south of Beach Boulevard. We have crews on the south side, and the I-team is digging into the man's history of domestic violence. We begin, though, our coverage with Channel 4's Elizabeth Campbell, who is joining us live from the apartment complex with the breaking details. Elizabeth.
Well, Mary, what a relief for officers and the community that 4-year-old boy was found safe with a family member, we're told by the sheriff's office, but they are still looking for his father and the vehicle of his father's girlfriend, who is believed to be the woman who was found dead in this complex behind me. Now, the reason we're so far away is because this is private property. We're not allowed to be there, but the scene where police are investigating is back in the end of this apartment complex near the corner of University and Harvin Road. Now, I want to show you pictures of the boy and his father. This is 26-year-old Norris Dail Sr. and his 4-year-old son, Norris Dail Jr. An Amber Alert was issued around 3 this afternoon, but was canceled around 4:30 when JSO says that the little boy was found safe with a family member. But they are, again, still looking for Norris Dail Sr. and this car. Take a look at the picture of the car they believe that Dail could be in. They say that this is his girlfriend's car, the woman who was found dead this morning in her Southside apartment, and it is a 2000 Mitsubishi Galant with a Maryland license plate. Plate number 1BK9546. We're also told by police that the license plate is a Baltimore Ravens license plate, and there is also a Ravens sticker on one of the windows. Now, you're taking a look at a video from around the scene. Investigators have been coming in and out of this Southside apartment complex throughout the day. They said it is still early in the investigation. They are trying to learn more about where Norris Dail Sr. and his girlfriend's car could be. Now, again, because we're not allowed on property, we have limited access to the scene and police, but I have spoken with several people in this area. It's a busy area, and they say typically pretty quiet, nothing bad really happening around here. So they say this is, of course, very shocking to hear about the death of this woman. They say it's very sad, and everyone that I've spoken with is, of course, glad that this 4-year-old boy has been found safe. Any information on where his father could be, you are asked to contact police. Reporting live from the South Side, Elizabeth Campbell, Channel 4, the local station.
Thank you, Elizabeth. And just moments ago, the victim's body was removed from the apartment complex and taken to the morgue. Her body was discovered this morning, and we continue our coverage now with Channel 4's Heather Lee, who's joining us live with a timeline of the investigation. Heather.
Well, Mary, I'm in the parking lot of the apartment complex that's right next door to where this happened. And I want to step out of the way because I want to show you. You can just see a very small part of this scene just beyond this fence here. And you can see that there's still crime scene tape up at this point. But a neighbor was able to snap a few pictures for us. And we did sadly just see her body being taken away by investigators. I want to give you a timeline of events here. This is what we know so far. At 10 p.m. last night, 26-year-old Norris Dail and his 4-year-old son were last seen leaving the apartment right over here where you're looking. At 10:15 a.m. today, JSO says officers were responding to a welfare check, and that's when they found the woman deceased inside the apartment and the victim's car was gone. Detectives found out that the woman was living here with her boyfriend Dail and his son. At 2:30 p.m., the public was notified that this 4-year-old was missing. At 3 p.m., it was upgraded to an Amber Alert, and then at 4:30 p.m., JSO says the 4-year-old was found safe outside of town, but police are again still looking for that boyfriend. So we are going to continue monitoring this situation. We're staying out here at this apartment, trying to see if we can talk with neighbors who maybe knew the 2 people that lived here and that little boy. Of course, if we get any updates, we'll bring those to you. For now, we're live. Heather Lee, Channel 4, the local station.
Thank you, Heather. The I-Team has uncovered the missing man. Norris Dail has a history of domestic violence with the child's mother. Lindsay Gardner is joining us now from the newsroom with a look at his background. Lindsay?
Well, Tom, we can say tonight we do believe the child's mother's name is Cynthia Aviles from Maryland. Now, this is all according to court documents there, both in Jacksonville and in Maryland. I can tell you last year, the couple was locked in a bitter custody battle in Maryland, as well as domestic violence charges. In April of 2015, Aviles filed for custody. Then in May, a hearing was scheduled. The very next day, Norris Dail was charged with domestic violence through Maryland's court process. No police report. Now, Aviles then filed for a protective order, but when that hearing came a few weeks later, she didn't show, so the charge was dropped. Almost immediately afterward, though, Aviles filed for an appeal to the protective order against him. Throughout last summer, the couple were in mediation for the child custody case. In July, that protective order appeal was also denied because, again, Aviles did not come to court to testify. The same month, Norris Dail was charged with domestic violence for a second time. In August, the judge ordered Dail to stay away from Aviles and surrender any firearm. But just weeks later, the couple was given joint custody, and the very same day of that ruling, Cynthia Aviles changed her Facebook status to be in a relationship again with Norris Dail. This summer in June, we did find a minor traffic ticket for Aviles here in Jacksonville. It is the first record of either of them being here in Duval County. She did list her Maryland home address on that ticket. She was also driving the car tied to today's Amber Alert, the same one Dail is suspected of being in right now. The Jacksonville Sheriff's Office has not released the victim's name, but they did say they believe the woman killed is possibly the child's mother and the girlfriend of Norris Dail. In the newsroom, Lindsay Gardner, Channel 4, the local station.
Thank you, Lindsay. We just received word a moment ago from the Sheriff's Office. The police are going to hold a news conference at 5:45 on this investigation. We will bring that news conference to you live. Now, as we said, police are still searching for Norris Dail. They believe he is driving Aviles's vehicle.
And News 4 Jax crime and safety analyst Gil Smith is joining us. He's on the scene. And Gil, where does the investigation go from here?
Well, of course, they're going to try to contact Norris as quickly as possible, doing everything they can to contact relatives and friends to see where he might be. Now, they'll check his background to find out previous locations, addresses, maybe some relatives or friends he may have stayed with, to try to get an idea of what area he may be in.
Gil, why have police not yet revealed where this child was found? Is there an investigative reason for keeping that confidential?
Well, they may not want the suspect to know.